tracking to 3-5 for run up. Is there anybody in the pattern?
He's taking off on 3-5, he says.
Oh.
He's taxiing to 3-5 for run up.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, taking off runway 17. We're going to be leaving the area to the practice area in the south, Pierce County. So he can have it to himself after we go. Final looks clear.
90 Hotel is going to taxi to 3-5 for a departure. We got the departing traffic on 170 site.
How high do we want to go?
Oh, let's go up to 2,000
All right.
for the time being.
Yeah, so that guy thought exactly the same thing that you and I were thinking, that it's better to take off to the north.
This is angle of bank.
Okay.
A standard rate turn should be produced if you are in a turn of about 12 degrees of bank in this with this airspeed.
And that's
with this.
That's what I want to look at this for that, right?
So let me show you here now. We'll go over to 12 degrees is right there. That's 10. We're actually that's. It's going to work out better at about 8 degrees. See?
So I want to turn beyond this right here?
You want that to be right on that wingtip
right there. Yep.
Is showing right at that mark. That's a 2-minute turn.
Okay, and that's really what I want, right?
Actually, that's each of those marks on the bank is 10 degrees.
Okay.
So we're about 12 degrees right now.
So in a turn, I want to line this up here, and I still want to keep that tip on the horizon.
Right, but in order to line this up, you use bank angle to do it. Okay?
I don't use this. I don't just bank until I get to that.
Put it in I told you it takes 12 degrees of bank to make it. Now you control the aircraft by bank attitude. The rate of turn you control by bank. And then if the bank is right, this will tell you. If the bank is not right, you make a change in your bank attitude.
And I know if I'm banking more or less by how this is moving. If I decide I need to bank more steeply, I do it by watching this.
Right.
Is that right? Okay.
Right. But you don't try to fly the airplane.
No, right. I fly it with this.
Yeah, you fly the airplane with the attitude indicator.
Right here.
Pitch and bank.
Yep, here and here. That's my focus, on this thing and on that.
Okay.
And now we're descending right here.
Yeah. Okay. You go ahead and take it over.
All right, I got the airplane.
Okay.
So right now I'm just watching this. I'm just going to try to stay straight and level.
Yeah, but you also, now you're at 160 degree heading, and that's what we're going to be wanting to keep. It says we're 2,880 feet right now. Which is
right crosswind, departure, runway 252.
And I'm already turning a little bit to the left, so I want to go back to 160.
I might give you a little more power. As well, we're down to about 2150 RPM. I put you back at about 2,300.
Okay, so I'm going to bank a little bit to the right. So I was veering a little bit to the left. There we go. Yeah, I'm tending to veer or turn a little bit to the left.
Traffic, Mooney 9196, Victor's departing runway 35, left close traffic.
I think the wind is taking you that way.
Okay, yeah, I have to keep making myself go back to 160 there.
Okay, let's do a left turn to 340.
Left turn to 340.
Yeah. Put it in about a 12-degree bank, and you'll notice that your turn indicator should be indicating
climbing to
a
2,500 feet southeastbound, left call.
And we're right at 3,000 feet, or just a little above. So.
Coming up on 360. Start to roll out. There's 350. And there's about 340.
Okay.
Oh, now there's 330. Get back to 340. And I climbed a little bit.
Chris County traffic, Mooney 9196, Victor is left downwind, runway 35.
Try to get back down to 3,000, and there's 340.
Now the vertical velocity is showing is still climbing.
It says we're climbing, but I've got this below the horizon.
Yeah, but
so
this is what actually is happening.
So I've got an updraft, I guess, maybe, huh?
There you go.
And I still need to get back to 340.
Well, so don't get that beyond 200.
Oh, 200 feet per minute down, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Cabin heat here a little bit. Yeah, still says we're climbing even with that attitude down a little bit.
So you might want to try to resync that pitch attitude.
Chris County traffic, Mooney 9196, Victor is left base, runway 35, full stop.
Close to 3,000 feet, and we're close to 340. Yeah, that's pretty good. 3,040, 3,020, and we're right at 340, 339.
So now let's turn right to 070.
We're clear right?
Clear right.
070 you said?
Yes.
Mooney County 9196, Victor is clear, runway 35.
You control the power.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with our power, I think.
Okay.
Since I am trying to stay pretty much level anyway. Oops, I should have started to turn out a little bit quicker there.
Yeah, give it about 5 degrees.
Yeah, it just caught me off guard.
Roll out.
Yeah, it caught me off guard there. Okay, there we go. 07170. 3,060 feet. It says we're climbing.
Okay, I want to descend now to 2,000 feet.
Okay.
So, and I want to descend at 75, just like you are now. What do you have to do that? To keep it from gaining airspeed when you're in a descent. And we're going to go to about 500 feet a minute now.
And you want, what altitude was it?
I want it 2,000.
I need to get back to the left a little bit. There's 500 feet a minute. Close to 70.
Yeah, you're fine.
73 degrees. There's still around 500 feet a minute.
And we'll keep it at 80 miles an hour for the cruise and for...
Oh, right here.
Yep.
Oops. Turn to the right a little bit there.
Luscombe Valley traffic, Moni 84 Lima, 6 miles east, 1,700, straight in 27, Luscombe Valley.
Okay, we'll turn left now.
Sky traffic, Moni
to about
360. Is departing runway 35, left
We're
downwind.
clear left from what you can see.
I am. Clear left.
Turning to 360, still descending. Down to 2,000. So I'll stop when I get to 0. And 2,000. And
Anticipate your descent.
I was going to say we're coming up on both
about
of them.
50 feet or so.
Okay.
Well, you're 100 foot high. So you started leveling off a little bit. Now, when you level off, what's going to happen to your airspeed?
One to the southeast of the airport, overflying the 2,500 for the left 45 for runway 35. Here's again.
Oh, there's 350. I need to get back to the right a little bit.
Color right.
Thank you.
Now I want you to climb back up to,
I'm already climbing.
yeah, I want you to climb back up to 3,000. And we're going to be doing, this is going to be an airspeed climb. So you use full power and 80 miles an hour. No, 70 miles an hour.
Okay, so VY.
So now you're climbing with a given airspeed. Before we were climbing or descending with a rate of descent, right?
Right. I was doing 500 feet a minute. Now I'm doing...
Now you're looking for 70 miles an hour.
Except, actually, I don't know if this is VY or not, because this is ground speed, not airspeed.
I don't care about VY. I want 70 miles an hour.
Okay. Gotcha. And I'm pretty close to the heading there.
Traffic 172 Papa Tango's over Centerfield runway 35. We'll maneuver the 45 runway 35.
And then up to 3,000, you said?
Yep. Dirt level at 3,000. We should be on a 360 heading.
Oops.
And I want you at 80 miles an hour for your cruise.
Okay. Need to get back around to the right to 360. There's 3,000, 350.
These are targets I'm giving you, so you always try to return to those.
Yeah. So there's about 360. There's 3,000.
Scan traffic 172 Papa Tango's turning on the 45 for runway 35.
And we're 79. Up. A little bit high, a little bit left again. I'm right at 80 though.
Tango's on westbound.
Getting chilly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Need to get back over to 360 and down 150 feet or so. And we're a little fast. Real close to 360 and trying to get back down to 3,000.
Clear scanning traffic 172 Papa Tango's turning left base runway 35, touch and go. Clear scanning traffic.
Pierce County traffic 78 Golf Tango's departing runway 35 to the northwest, Pierce County.
That's Wayne Bennett.
All right, well, this is not too bad. Close to 360, close to 3,000, and 82. Although it's a challenge to keep them there.
Yeah. Our sync on the pitch is not quite right, though, is it? That doesn't...
It seems...
Yeah, it's about 4 degrees low off.
Yeah.
It appears to be at this speed.
Yeah.
Okay, now
we can adjust that. Keep it level for just a minute. And let me go in here. Can you take this just for a minute here? Keep us level. Let's see, calibration, status.
Niner, 5 miles southwest, inbound to left 45, runway 24, Hope Wind.
That's straight and level?
yeah.
Okay. All right, I got it. I think that should be a little better. I just manually did it there based on your flight attitude. Let me get our speed up a little bit. Oh, that says we're climbing. Oh, now we're 340, so let me go back to the right a little bit. Get back to 360. For a second there, I was 80, 180, and then within maybe 20 feet of my altitude. That was maybe about the best I've done.
20 Charlie Bravo, final runway 35.
With a little bit of bumpiness that we have, it's pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
You're gonna. But all in all, you're doing pretty good. Just, you can see that you have to keep scanning.
Yep.
You can't stare at anything.
Right.
If
Yep.
you stare at anything, something else is going to happen.
Right. Yep.
Okay, why don't we just go ahead and put this away for now.
Okay, you take the plane?
I got it.
You got the plane.
Fiscal traffic, Mooney 20 Charlie Bravo is clearing the active 35, Pierce County.
Traffic time is 679 Delta Sierra, entering the left downwind 24 on the 45, Oakley.
Stick that in the back there, get it out of our way. And I'm just gonna get this a little bit out of the way here. I think that's okay.
Okay.
Should be out of our way. Oh, hey, we're up in the air. I almost forgot. Staring at that computer.
Traffic time is 679 Delta
I got the plane.
Pierce County traffic.
I'm wondering if maybe
842.3
this
is
thing
taxi
might
from
be
center to wrap area runway
needing
35,
a
Pierce
little
County.
bit of a tilt, you know, adjusted one way or the other.
Oh, you think
Seems
maybe
to
this is
like
off?
it. Yeah, I think it likes it right about where you are there now.
Slightly off to the left?
Yeah. And if you center the ball, it wants to turn left. See? Very gradually.
So now if you're on a log cross country, do you steer at all with your, if you're off just a tiny bit as far as
No.
direction, do you ever use the rudder? Never.
Well, you use the rudder.
No, but not
you
just
don't
the rudder.
use it for control.
Traffic time is 679
Not just the rudder.
24, Oakley.
You control your
Yep.
directional
Yep.
control is your bank attitude.
Okay.
The ball should always be in the center.
Yep. Okay. Unless you're slipping for landing or something.
If you need to make a 3-degree heading correction,
Ailerons and rudder.
you use 3 degrees of bank.
Okay.
If you want a 5-degree heading correction, use 5 degrees of bank.
So the more you need to turn, the more aggressive you make your bank.
Final 24,
When you get up to the
Oakley.
standard rate of 12 degrees of bank, then you don't bank it any steeper.
Right. That's your
So if you
maximum.
go, yeah.
Yep.
If you got a 10-degree heading, use 10 degrees of bank to get it corrected.
Yeah.
But, you know, so that means if you only have a 2-degree heading correction, you only use 2 degrees of bank.
Right. Just a real gentle turn. Yep. Gentle bank.
But it's bank, it's not rudder.
Yep.
Don't try to push it around with the rudder.
Yep. All right.
Okay, let's go in and do landing.
So now people are using 3.5, right?
They might be.
Did I hear that?
It's quite possible.
So, let's see.
So you got 30 minutes under the hood that we'll log.
Okay. Seemed like hours. Took a lot of concentration.
Yep. It can wear you down.
And I'm getting a little stiff.
If you're going from here, if you're flying a couple of hours of in an airplane like this, especially, and you're in the clouds solid all the way,
Right.
it's going to work you to death.
Right. Yep.
Pearson Traffic 90 Hotels over the Warding Valley, 2,500. We're going to transition
You've got a little time,
35.
you can start learning to relax a little bit.
Right.
Mooney 20 Charlie Bravo.
As I get better.
Is departing runway 35, closed traffic, Pierce County.
Okay, yeah, they're using 3.5, so that's this way.
Okay.
So I want to look for that water tower and come in on a 45 over that water tower.
For runway 35?
Yep.
What's
Or
your
no.
count? Which side of the airport is
We want to go on the
down?
other side. All right, I'm going to do what I sort of attempted to do the other day. I'm going to overfly midfield, but I'm going to go farther this time and do a teardrop into a 45.
Okay.
And so that's kind of what I botched the other day. And let's see, is that the airport right there? I believe it is.
Okay.
You weren't going to tell me.
Nope.
You were going to let me figure it out. How many miles is this? Is this maybe 5 miles?
Oh, yeah, about
Pierce County
that.
traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu, 7 miles to the north, coming in for a
Oh, wait a minute.
touch and go on runway 35.
Yeah, no, that's right. So 3.5. So overfly, teardrop to the downwind, and then we'll land. I just want to make sure I'm going the right direction here. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos at 3,000 feet, 5 miles to the east. We're going to overfly midfield for a teardrop into the 45 for runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Sky 90 Hotels over midfield at 2,000 feet for the teardrop on the 45 for 35
No, he's doing what we're doing. He's
Pierce
just
County
a
traffic,
little lower.
Mooney 20 Charlie Bravo is upwind, turning crosswind.
Actually, I have you right
35,
now
Pierce County.
at about 3.5
Program
miles.
traffic,
Okay, so-
9 turn left downwind, 24.
That wasn't too far off.
5 miles when you're back.
Right.
Traffic,
Not
Mooney 20
too bad.
Bravo, turning
Just
downwind,
about
runway
right.
35, Pierce County.
All right, so am I going to do a regular landing for this first one? Or what do we want to do here?
Yeah, we can do a regular landing.
Yeah, get my legs loosened up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead.
Pierce County traffic, track 90 Hotels, turning onto the 45, 4352.
I'm going to go ahead and stay at 3,000.
80117, about 5 miles south of the field. We'll be transitioning from the south to the north at 3,500 feet.
I'm going to stay at 3,000 until we're past midfield, just because I remember you said that jets can fly by at 2,500,
Yeah.
and then I'll start to descend right when I get past the field, after I cross over.
Well, the jets fly at 1,500 feet above the ground, which is 2,000 feet. Right?
Ah, okay, 1,500 AGL. Okay, so I can come down. I'll go ahead and start my descent then.
Pierce County traffic, Mooney 20 Charlie Bravo is turning turning base runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 80117, 2 miles south of the field, transitioning at 3,500 feet from the south to the north.
What is the guy going to be?
Pierce County traffic, Winnie 2 George Bravo is turning final, runway 35.
Did he say? I think he said 3,500.
Oh, I think he said 2.
Did he? Okay. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, crossing midfield at 2,500 for a teardrop entry to the 45 for runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu, currently 2 miles to the east, going across midfield at 2,000 feet and enter teardrop for runway 35.
So that guy's below us then, I guess, huh?
That guy is behind us.
Okay.
Well, and he's at 2,000 feet.
Right. All right, so this time I want to come out farther than I did the other day.
117, we have, looks like all the traffic in the pattern in sight.
So now how far would you go before you did that teardrop?
I'd start it now, but just keep it fairly shallow.
Yeah. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, starting our teardrop descent from 2,100 feet for the teardrop into the 45 for runway 35, Pierce County.
You see that line down there? That's a power line. That's a good reference.
Okay, I remember.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu, currently over midfield at 2,000 feet, following the Cessna ahead of me into the teardrop for runway 35.
Good. I like to know now
Pierce County traffic,
that he knows where we are.
Final for touch and go, runway 35, clear.
Looking at where we are right now, I'd just steepen a little.
Okay.
So, because you're actually going to be turning right into the
downwind. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll look clear over here. Okay.
Yeah.
And no one's taken off, so I think we're good.
A little close.
A little close. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just go ahead and report your downwind.
Yep. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos on the downwind for runway 35, Pierce County. All right, now we'll level off here at 1,500. Yeah, we were still close. I thought we'd gone a little further.
Now you're still descending, and you haven't adjusted the power at all from your descent.
Yeah. There's carb heat.
Pierce 790 tails on the go for 35. We're going to be a right turn out. We're going to climb up and do a transition of the midfield again for entry. Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 84823 is taking runway 35 for departure to the south, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu, entering downwind for runway 35, touch and go. Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning left base for runway 35, Pierce County. Finals clear. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, turning left, or turning final for runway 35, Pierce County. A little tight. A little fast.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu, turning left base for runway, left base for runway 35.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 84823 is turning right crosswind for departure to the south, Pierce County.
Pierce 35, Pierce County.
Not my worst landing, but not my best landing. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, clear, runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, 52 Zulu, doing a go around. Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Mooney 201 Charlie Bravo is taking the active 35, will be departing to the north.
See that guy?
Which guy?
He said left cross. Oh, he said that was crosswind, not base. Never mind. All right, let's stop here real quick.
Stop right here just a minute. You read that.
Oh, Seattle approach control. So elevation 530. We're pretty close there. Runway length 3650. Unicom 122.7.
And keep reading.
Traffic.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu on the downwind.
Traffic pattern
35,
altitude 1500. Mean sea level, left-hand traffic pattern.
Now read clear down the block.
Seattle approach control 121.85.
45 for runway 35 Pierce.
And that's what I was asking earlier.
Pierce County traffic, Mooney 201 Charlie Bravo is departing to the northeast. Last call, Pierce County.
Let me clear any carb heat we might have here. So now that's what I would call for flight following.
Yeah.
All right. Is anybody on base or final? Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, taking off runway 35. We'll be staying in the traffic pattern, Pierce County.
Pierce County Cessna 52 Zulu taking left base turn for runway 35 touch and go. Pierce County.
Now, right wing drop.
Yep.
Why did that happen?
I didn't give it right rudder.
Uh-huh.
Push up and I go till left base 35 touch and go Pierce.
Enter the flare just like you were doing at 70, but let the airplane sink a little bit more, and there he is right ahead of it.
Okay, good.
He was, I think,
Maybe that call was late for downwind. Okay, come in at 70.
Okay. Level off above the runway just like you normally do, but don't pitch up so much, see?
Okay.
And then when the wheels touch down, don't kick it forward, but just hold it straight.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, turning left base for runway 35, Pierce County. So don't pull back so much. Let the wheels touch.
And then just hold that pitch attitude after the wheels touch.
Okay. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, turning final for runway 35, Pierce County.
If it pitches up at that time, it's going to go off the runway again.
Right.
So
we're going to start flying. Yeah.
You don't want it to pitch up, but you don't want to push it
Pierce County
forward
traffic,
either.
Cessna 52 Zulu, turning left base, runway 35 touch and go. Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna
10068. I'm going to squeak up between the Luscombe and the Cessna's on base.
Not really a great idea.
That's what I've read. Okay.
Just don't let it pitch up when it touches down.
Okay, so don't quit pulling back at some point.
Yeah, right after, just let it continue to sink after you've stopped the initial sink.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 52 Zulu on final for runway 35. Touch and goes from Pierce County traffic.
All right, I guess I'm going to hold.
Well, that worked out pretty good.
Now what?
Pierce County traffic, Cessna
Nothing?
8423 is 5
I
miles
guess
south
nothing,
of the field.
okay.
Inbound to the Fredericton plant for the 45 entry to runway 35 downwind, Pierce County.
Keeping the airplane straight during the transition to tail wheel down. That's the one that's easy to lose the airplane.
Yeah. Frankly, I kind of thought I was going to crash. I mean, I was anticipating all kinds of trouble, but that actually turned out pretty well. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, clear runway 35, Pierce County.
Now, the airplane will kind of want to pitch up a little bit, and the natural tendency is for you know, when it pitches up, the elevator will kind of raise
See,
up.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
So I don't need to push forward.
No,
Or,
you did just about what you need to do there. You held it right
yeah.
in place, but it started to pitch up a little bit, and you prevented it.
I guess I did push forward a tiny bit. Just enough.
Enough to stop the pitch up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty well.
And if you have a more gradual contact with the ground, it'll be just like you painted it on.
Yeah, there won't be any problem with it. The inertia taking the tail down and bouncing up into the air.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem is touching down so gently without continuously bringing the stick back to a full stall, right? Because if I want to make it gentle, that's going to be what I want to do, my tendency. Keep pulling back. But that's the trick, I think, right? Not pulling back all the way to a stall and still touching gently. I'm not sure I know exactly how to do that.
Well, you did pretty good there. That one worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm real happy with that.
Yeah. If you'd have had just a little bit less sink rate right at touchdown, it would have been smoother, but not that much.
Okay.
Not that. The airplane did not bounce. It stayed right where you wanted it.
Yeah.
And then the idea is hold it straight.
Right.
Keep it straight, and as it slows down, let the tail drop to the ground.
Just all by itself.
Well, more or less all by itself.
Well,
but don't encourage it so much that it's going to take get back in the air.
no, right.
But as the airplane slows down, the rudder gets to be less and less effective, and your tail wheel isn't touching the ground.
Right.
So that's the problem.
Right.
And so keeping it straight is something you have to really concentrate on.
Yeah. Finals clear. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, taking off runway 35, staying in the pattern, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, track 90, hotels over midfield 2000, looking for the traffic over the Fredericton plant. Pierce.
Pierce traffic, Skyline 182 over Golf. We are descending out of 2,500 down to 2,000. We are 8 miles to the east of the field. We're going to overfly to join the left downwind for 35, Pierce. Pierce traffic, Skyline 182 over Golf. We are 1 mile to the east of the field. We are at 2,000 feet. We're going to descend from 2,000 down to 1,500, enter the left downwind, 35, full stop, Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, track 90, hotels number 3 on the downwind, runway 35, Pierce.
Over top midfield. We're over top midfield, 2,000 feet. We're descending from 2,000 down to 1,500 into the left downwind, 35, Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning left base for runway 35, Pierce County. It's
Traffic
clear.
Center 182 Alpha Golf overtime midfield. We're sending down to 2,000 down to 1,500. We got the traffic on base in sight. We're going to start a left-hand turn, enter the extended left downwind 35, full stop, Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, turning final for runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County Traffic Center 182 Alpha Golf. We're sending at 1,700 feet. We're on the left downwind 35 now. We're beaming the numbers 35, descending at 1,700 feet, following the Luscombe, Pierce.
We got another guy turning base, and we're getting ready to turn base for 35 as well.
Pierce County Traffic Center 182 Alpha
I
Golf.
thought that was the case. I thought
Okay.
there was two guys turning base at the same
Where's 115 Zulu?
time.
I got the guy turning base. Pierce County Traffic, Skyline 182 Alpha Golf. We are following this guy that just rolled final. We got the left come on short final insight. We're level up 1,500, Pierce.
We're actually turning base behind the guy that just turned onto final.
Yep, and I got you in sight. So I got the guy on the runway. I got the guy 3 mile final. I got the guy turning left base.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 8483 is turning final, runway 35, Pierce County.
The bottom dropped out there.
823, can you follow us? Do you have us in sight?
84823 is on short final. I've got the Luscombe in sight. I believe I am number 1 after the Luscombe on the runway.
So turning final number 2 for landing 35, full stop.
Skyline 182 Alpha Golf, returning left base. Line of traffic that's rolling final right now over the water tower.
Luscombe's clear of the runway. I wanted to make that quick because there's a lot going on there.
Pierce traffic, Cessna 180.
Well, that was a lot of stuff going on with those guys, huh?
Yeah, well,
Skyline
the
182
guy
Alpha Golf.
came
We are
up
on a
on-
left base on the traffic
being
on
the
about a
numbers.
4 mile final.
And then he said he was going to turn base and follow you, and there was already a guy down there turning base.
Huh.
And he was farther ahead of him.
Sounds like they figured it out.
Yeah, it was, so you ended up with two guys turning base about the same time.
Right.
So the guy in the back sort of cut him off.
Yeah.
But he didn't realize the guy was there.
Right.
But
Didn't do it on purpose.
The guy did call it, though. He called that he was following us.
Yeah.
And then the other guy just kind of butted in.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't paying attention or something, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to apologize for that landing because when we were getting near the ground, the bottom dropped out. I don't know, some gust or something.
Yeah,
and so
it wasn't a gust. It wasn't a gust. It was, I think you started to level off a little high. The airspeed dropped out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was...
Because it felt like the wing just quit flying. I just felt like a gust.
No, I don't think so. Just keep it up to 75 or so, right to the...
okay.
To your flare out.
Okay.
When you slow down early, that's when it drops out from us.
I gotcha. Okay, well, if nothing else, then that was good experience. All right.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 84823, turning left downwind, runway 35, Pierce County.
All right, I don't see anybody else here. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilos, taking off runway 35, staying in the pattern, Pierce County. Wait for this guy.
Pierce County traffic, 182 Alpha Golf. We're on the ground 35, actually next away, Pierce.
Wait for this guy to get off the runway.
Got him.
Pierce County, Cessna 64180, left base 35, Pierce.
Use that rudder.
Yeah, I need to work on that, for sure.
You lift off, the airplane's probably doing about 60, 65,
Right.
and you go from a level attitude to a high angle of attack.
And the nose
the nose will veer left because
Yeah.
the propeller takes a bite. The downward moving blade does all the work.
And instead of correcting with aileron, I need to correct with the rudder.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you need to anticipate it and be ready for it so that it doesn't happen.
Pierce County
Okay.
traffic, Cessna 8423 is turning left base, runway 35, Pierce County.
All right, coming a little faster, and even at 70 or so, begin to level off, and then just let it sink. Is that the idea?
Let it sink gradually. Try to cushion, soften that touchdown.
Okay.
But don't pull it back until the airspeed drops off and you have to keep raising the nose.
Okay.
Looks like there is a little low-level breeze, but not much.
So keep it closer to 75, you think, this time?
Yeah. Right into the flare,
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, turning left base for runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 8423, turning left crosswind, runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning final for runway 35, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 8423 is turning left downwind, runway 35, Pierce County.
Oops.
That's all right.
I guess that wasn't terrible, huh?
Keep going. You're not done yet.
Nope, I'm still working.
That tail wheel is firmly on the ground.
Yeah, nope, I was still working on those rudders. Working on the rudders. Whew.
Okay, ready to take a break?
I think I am.
Okay.
Do you want me to drop you at the hangar and then I can come back and fuel up? And
Yeah.
because you don't need to sit around while I do that. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, clear of runway 35, Pierce County.